Hello, and welcome to Long Branch Public Library's Computer Basics class. My name is Mariela Osario, and I am the Career and Small Business Services Assistant. And in today's class, we will learn how to use email, including attaching files, deleting and moving emails, and organizing your messages. By the end of today's class, you will be able to compose and send a new email, be able to view received email and reply to a received email. You will know how to attach a file to an email and download a received file. And you will also know how to navigate and organize your email, including deleting, moving, and sorting emails. Now, before starting this class, I do recommend that you have a working knowledge of how to use a computer, a mouse, and a keyboard, and to be familiar with what a web browser is, and internet. If not, I would like to suggest that you review our Getting Started and Basic Internet Computer classes, which is a part of this series. Now, before we jump into learning all about email, we need to get signed in or signed up. To create or log in to a Gmail account, you would use a combination of your first, middle, and last name to create a username. Now, many usernames look like this: janesmith@gmail.com, and then add a password that you will easily remember. So, to sign into your email account, first you would open up your web browser and type in gmail.com. Then, once in, you would type in your email address here, and then you would click on Next, which will prompt you to enter your password. Now, what is email? Email is short for electronic mail. And just like you would send a letter in the regular mail, email uses the internet to send mail between people. More than just messages can be sent by mail. For example, photos, resumes, and other digital media can be sent via email with some restrictions. Gmail.com is the post office. An email address is like a P.O. box number. It is unique to you. And your password is like the key to get into your P.O. box. After you've signed in, here's how you would read your email. You would go to the left-hand side of your screen and you would click on your inbox. Once you click on the inbox, all of your emails will show up in bold. All of the ones that you have not read will show up in bold. And you would open an email by clicking on the subject. When you open a message, it will look like this. The subject of the email will be in bold. And if you want to reply to the message, you would just go to click on the backwards arrow icon. And then here, down here at the bottom, this is where the actual text of the email will be. Here's an example of my email. You see here on the left-hand side of your screen, it starts with it. You have the inbox, the starred, the sent, drafts, trash, and then these are specific labels that I've created where I can store emails that I feel are important or that I might have to reference to. But let's go into the inbox. So you click on the inbox, and then all of your emails pop up. The ones that have not been read will be in bold, and the ones that you've already seen or opened up are in the regular type. And you would just double click on any unopened email or any email that you're interested in reading, or just click once, and there is your email. Now, I'd like to quickly go over the Gmail toolbar buttons. Once you click on your email, look at these icons up on your top left-hand corner. Here you have the back to inbox button. So if I click on that, it would take me back to my inbox. But let's say let's go back to this one email that I received. Okay. With this email, I can easily archive it. If it's something that I did not request, sometimes I will get a lot of spam. I can report it just by clicking on this exclamation point. The next icon looks like a trash can. That's where I could delete this email if after reading it I felt I didn't need it. And then I can also move it to different folders. Like I noted before, here I have several folders, and because this is related to a career development workshop, I can click on the Move To, and these are all of my folders, and I can, let's say I want to save it under my career development workshop, and I would click on that, and that's where this specific email would be stored. Now, let's say I want to send an email. I would compose an email by going again to my left-hand side of the screen and clicking on the Compose button. And this is what it would look like. An email box will pop up in the lower right-hand corner, and this is where you would input the email address. So I could do... I'm going to send it to my personal email address. You can type in a subject. Okay. And then you can start typing your message. When you are done, you would go down here to the bottom and click on the send button. Now, let's say you want to attach a document. Again, notice here on the bottom, you have different icons. And this paperclip means you could attach files. This, you would insert a link. So for instance, let's say there's this really cool new website and I want to share it with my friends. I would click on that and I would copy the email address from the web browser of that new website, and I can copy it and insert it into that link. I can also attach documents or files using my Google Drive. And I can also insert photos if I wanted to share a photo of my new puppy. I would click on that, and then you would go and wherever you have your photos, you can insert that. Now, let's say that I want to reply to this email, the email that I received from Jeff. What I would do is I would go here on the right-hand side of my screen, and I would click on this little backward arrow. When I hover over it, you see that the word reply pops up. Click on that, and I would type in my message. Hello, Jeff. We are excited to have you join us. Registration to Zoom. There you go. So here I'm just basically typing my email, replying to Jeff, and I actually copied some information that I wanted to send to Jeff. And then I go down here and click on the send button. And that's it. You've replied to that email. Now, what is the difference between writing an email from scratch and replying to an email that you've received? Well, as I just did with this email from Jeff, all I did was click on the backward arrow to reply, and you noted that I didn't have to type in the address again. It just automatically opened up another box where I was able to type in my message to Jeff. And if you note here, a history of the message exchange builds at the bottom of your email with the most recent at the top. So here you see 2:14 p.m. 1 hour ago, 4:08 p.m. 2 minutes ago. And as you communicate these messages, message exchanges will be included. So now I'm going to show you how to delete emails. When using email, you move an email message out of your inbox and into the trash. So let's say I'm going to click, I want to read this email. Click on it. Okay, but I'm already aware of this and I really don't need it. So what I'm going to do is I just want to put it in the trash. And I would go up to my trash can icon and click delete. And just like with a real trash can in your house, you can dig through the trash to recover an item you accidentally threw away. And that is until the dump truck comes and picks up your trash. Now, Gmail will delete your email in the trash after 30 days. So and this is a great way of how you can manipulate your email. Let's say, oh my goodness, I didn't want to delete that email. How am I going to replace it? So again, you would go to the left-hand corner, and if you scroll down, you see trash here. I click on trash, and these are all the emails that I've automatically put in the trash. And let's say, no, I didn't want to throw away that email from Eventbrite. I would click on the box. Inside the box, I would select it. And then remember how we were talking about the different icons up here? I can go to this little folder with the arrow, move to. I want to move it back to my inbox. And if you notice, I can scroll down here, click on inbox. And when I go back to my inbox, there it is. It's right here. And this is how you could retrieve any email that you may have accidentally deleted. Now, let's go back to my trash. These are all of my emails that I've trashed. Do I have to delete these emails? No, I don't. Typically, your email has a huge amount of space and you most likely won't run out of room. You can pick and choose. If you notice, let's say I want to permanently delete this email. I can click on any of the emails that I want to delete forever. Go up here, click on delete forever. But like I mentioned before, messages that have been in the trash for more than 30 days will automatically delete it. But let's say, you know what, this is bothering me. I really don't like seeing all these old messages that I really don't need, and I just want to empty my trash can right now. You also have the option of going up here and clicking on the empty trash now. Confirm deleting messages. This action will affect all 27 conversations in the trash. Are you sure you want to continue? Let's say, you know what? I would rather be safe than sorry. Maybe I might need one of these emails, you never know, in the future. So I'm going to cancel that. And I would just rather let Google handle emptying my trash at the end of the 30 days. Now let's look at searching for a specific email. The search option allows you to sift through all your email for a specific term. It can be a subject, a sender, or a keyword inside the email. Now, when do you think would this be helpful? So for example, maybe a resume that you sent out in the past, or finding emails from a while ago, or even from a specific person. So remember that email I received from Jeff? Well, I don't know where it might be. So I go up here, you see this little icon, the search icon. I click inside once, and I can type in, let's say, Jeff. Let's see what pops up. Now, as you see, a couple of names pop up. I have Jeff Mass, Jeff Luttenberger. But let's say, I don't remember his last name, but I know it was in reference to my career development series. So just type in career development and hit the enter key. And then it asks me, does it have an attachment? Was it sent to me? Has it been unread or any time? So here, if I look at the first option that pops up, I see Jeff to me, career development. Here is the email that I was searching for. I can click on it, and let's say I want to put it back into my inbox, just to make sure that I don't lose it again. So again, I go into this little icon, and as I hover over it, it says move to inbox. I want to click on that. And I should be able to go back to my inbox, and there it is. Here is the email that I was searching for. Now let's look at how we can attach a file to our email. Attaching a file is just like paper clipping several printed out documents all together. Attaching a file is not limited to just email. You can attach a resume to an online job application or other online services. Remember, we also mentioned that you can attach photographs. You could attach links to certain websites that you want to share. And that's all very easy to do. Now, these instructions are specific to Gmail, but if you have a different email provider, such as Outlook or Yahoo, the procedure is pretty much the same. So let's say a friend of mine missed a very basic computer class, and she just wants to review it again. But for whatever reason, either I forgot to send it to her or she can't find it. So how would I attach a copy of the notes of that basic computer class? Well, I would start by composing a new email. So I would go here, click on the compose button, right? I would send it to my friend. Let's say, here we go, Lexam24, computer class notes is my subject. Okay. Dear Alex, I type in the message, and remember that you have to go to the bottom of the screen and you click on this paper clip to attach files. I would click on that, and I happen to know that I have those notes on my desktop. So right up here, I go and I choose desktop, right? And when I click on desktop, I see all of the documents that I have on my desktop. And now Alex is interested in receiving, here we go, tech classes. Okay, computers. So I would just click on the document that I want to attach, click on it, and click on open. And notice here at the bottom, it says tech classes. Okay, and then I would just go and I would send. I would click on the send button, and it automatically sends my email with the attachment of the tech classes that my friend was looking for. That's pretty much it. Now, we just practiced attaching a file to an email. That's where I took a file that was already stored on my computer and I sent it to someone else using their email. But what if someone sends me a file that I want to save to my computer? First, I would need to download it. So again, let's look at this message that I received. It was forwarded to me. I click on the message to open it. Scroll down, and here I have two attachments. Now, as I hover over each document, it gives me two options. This downward arrow means download, and I can download it onto my computer, or this triangular shape icon means that I could add it to my Google Drive. Well, let's say that I want this document easily accessible. So I want to download it. So I go down here and I click on the download icon. And it's actually popping up, but normally it would download onto my computer, and then I could name whatever name I want to give that a document, and I would click on it, and then the actual document comes up. Let me show that to you one more time. So here I am at my inbox, and I just received this attachment, and it says, here's the recipe you requested. So I click on the email, and here I see the attachment. Again, remember, I just want to download it onto my desktop. So I would click the download icon. Notice you saw an arrow go down here, and you see the document saved down here at the bottom. You click on that, and the document automatically opens up. Okay, now let's say from here, I want to actually save it in one of my folders. So here is the attachment that they sent me with the recipe that I had asked. I go to my file, I click on file. Oh, no, sorry. Click on file, scroll down to save or save as, because when I click on save as, it gives me more options. Click on Save As. I want to save it to my desktop. Click on Desktop, and here it gives me the option of keeping the title that they sent me, or I can change it to anything I want. So let's just say strawberry pudding recipe. Okay, and from here, I just click on Save. And now I know that this document has been saved onto my desktop. When I go looking for the document, I go to my desktop, and here is the document, the strawberry pudding recipe. And I can place it anywhere I want. And there you go. And that is how you would download an attached file and save it onto your desktop, or any specific file that you choose, that you know you'll know. And now we're going to look at organizing emails. In this last section of class, we are going to discuss folders. Now, the easiest way to organize your email is to put your messages into folders. Everything in your email is automatically organized. I'm going to go back into my inbox. And if you look on the left-hand corner, the default folders in your email will begin with your inbox, your starred messages. Those are messages that, for instance, let's say, oh, I know Jeff is interested in attending the workshop. I don't want to forget to send him the link to the registration. That's one email that's important to me, so I can easily star it. Then it continues on to your sent emails, all the emails that you've sent, your drafts, and your trash. And then, if you notice, the icon has kind of like a little label. And these are folders that I've actually made in order to organize all of my incoming emails. And just like you can create folders to keep your text documents separate from your water bill, you can create folders to organize your email. Now, why would you want to create a folder? Simply put, organization. Instead of keeping all of the content of your email in your inbox, you can organize it for quick reference into folders. And now I'm going to show you how to set up a folder. You click on any one email, and you go to the label icon. Click on label, and here, this label, this email, I can put it into, I believe I actually already have a NJBiz. But if I don't, I can go down here, click on Create New, and I can name it anything I want. So I'm going to name it NJBiz Daily. Click on Create, and there it is. And then once I click on this, if I click on the Move To icon, go down to NJBiz Daily, click on NJBiz, and my email is automatically redirected to that folder. If we go here on the left-hand side and we scroll down, these are all of the folders that I have, that I've created. And if we scroll down, you will see the NJBiz Daily. Click on that folder, and so far I only have one email saved under that folder. That concludes today's class. I hope you've enjoyed our email basics class. Again, my name is Mariela Osorio, and if you have any questions, now that you know how to work your email, feel free to send me an email. Also, please make sure to check out our other computer basics video. Hope to see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.